Hello, my friends. Guten Erev Shabbos. Happy Friday, followed by a beautiful, wonderful, and inspirational Shabbos Kodesh. This week's Parsha, this week's Torah reading, is called Parshas Behar. Behar means from the mountain. On Mount Sinai, one of the many things they were taught, the Jewish people were taught, is the mitzvah of Shemitah. Shemitah is every 7th year in the land of Israel, the land has to lie fallow, it can't be farmed. And the farmers are wondering, what are we going to do? How are we going to eat? And Hashem promises, if you are careful about Shemitah, I will make sure that the 6th year and the 8th year you'll have a bumper crop, and you won't have to worry about the 7th. This very year, right now, in the land of Israel, there are many Shomrei Shemitah, those farmers who are careful about the mitzvah of Shemitah, and they do not work their land. And they spend this year as a sabbatical year. Most of them, or a lot of them, using their time to study Torah. Well, that's not really the subject I want to discuss with you today. But this week deals with a lot of how we treat one another. Especially someone who is poor and someone who is rich. Why did Hashem make poor people and rich people? Why not make everybody the same? And the answer is to give the rich people the opportunity to help someone else. If you have the means, you have the obligation. When dealing with all these things about helping each other, it says, and generally, v'lo sonu ish es hamiso, do not harass one another. Yeresa melokecha, and you should fear your God. What's going on? What does that mean? Do not harass one another. Do not say something that's hurtful. Yes, the Torah says you are not allowed to say hurtful words. There's an old saying in English, and we've all heard this saying. It's probably one of the biggest lies in this country, and that is, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Have we all heard it? Now, I've had my bones broken. And I was just discussing this with my wife a couple days ago. It's amazing. I barely remember it. I don't remember the pain at all. I remember the accident, but I don't remember the pain I was going through. And it had barely any change in my life. Yeah, it was temporary. It took a long time to heal, but it healed. And I'm the same person I was before it broke. But emotional hurt, verbal hurt, those are things that never go away. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but bones heal. Names will never hurt me. Names sometimes never stop hurting. We have to be careful what we say to others. We have to be careful what comes out of our mouth in general. The Torah tells us that the pride and joy of the human being, the thing that makes the human being above the animal world, is the ability to talk. If you think about it, speech is a combination of physical and spiritual. In order to form a word, I need to move my mouth, my tongue, my teeth. But once that word is formed and it leaves my mouth, it's a spiritual entity. There's nothing to it. And it is a very powerful entity. Words can kill. Words can heal. Words can change people's lives for good or for bad. You say a good thing to somebody, you can change their life forever. You say something bad to somebody, or you talk about somebody, you can destroy their life forever. Now, why does the end of the line say, "V'yaresa melokecha," you should fear your God? Because a person could very easily say, with a lot of nasty things that we say, I didn't mean anything bad by it, or I was saying it only for his good. it was a truth, and people had to know all these kind of things. Fear your God. Guess what? Rabbi Yisroel knows what's going on in your head. He knows why you say what you say. And therefore, be careful with the words that come out of your mouth. Shabbos.